What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Persona 3. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date on anything in terms of ATLUS, SMT, Persona, you're at the right place. Make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell, and if you like the video, a quick thumbs up really helps. Alright, today is all about Persona 3 Portable. You've seen the title. Was Persona 3 Portable the wrong choice for a port? Persona 3 Portable is set to release on all modern platforms January 19th of 2023. So just under a month, we'll be able to play Persona 3. Whether you're excited or not about playing that game, we'll talk about it today. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about this topic, because I feel like it's going to be super exciting and I have a lot to say. Now, before we get into the swing of things, let me talk to you guys about 2game.com, which is a website, a partner website with my YouTube channel that sells PC game keys. Most of the time, they're at a discount too. So if you want to save money and support my channel all at once, all you have to do is click the affiliate link down in the description and buy your games there. Otherwise, I'm also running a Christmas giveaway with 2game.com. You can click the giveaway link and follow the instructions on the website that you will end up on, and you can do various different things to get additional entries. That is a giveaway for two PC games, one for Persona 5 Royal and one for Soul Hackers 2, two games that I love quite a bit. So if you want to get a chance to get those games, all you have to do is click the link down in the description below. The winner will be contacted by email on December 23rd, right before Christmas. The winner will be picked on the 22nd, and you will be contacted by email. Good luck, and now let's get into the video. So if you're not too familiar with Persona 3, let me give you an introduction. So Persona 3 first released on PlayStation 2, just Persona 3. It is the standard version of the game, and it's kind of like the version that no one goes back to anymore. And the reason for that is because it's the exact same game as a re-release called Persona 3 FES, except Persona 3 FES, which is also a PlayStation 2 game, has additional content. The additional content being small features, but mostly the answer, which is additional story content focused on one of the main party members. I could make a whole video, potentially a whole podcast talking about the answer itself, and that's not the goal for this video, but this extra content means to a lot of people that the original game is not really worth playing. So there's been a lot of talks when ATLUS in June of this year announced that they're going to give us a port of the portable version of the game instead of FES. A lot of people are sad about that, others are disappointed, others are happy, others don't really care. And I'm in the camp of I don't really care. That being said, was it the wrong choice in a business sense or just for consumers in general to port portable and not FES? That's what I want to talk about today. I made a video talking about before you buy Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden, what do you need to know? If you want to check that out, it's linked in the description below. I think that's great side content next to this video, so make sure to check it out if you're interested. Now let me start with Persona 3 Portable. Was it the right decision to port portable? Well, if you're not aware, Persona 3 Portable, the main difference that you're immediately going to notice if you look at FES gameplay versus portable gameplay is that when you're walking around towns, you're not actually walking around towns. It's just a screen and you have a pointer. So it is kind of like a point and click type of game, but you're not walking around. You're just choosing in a menu where you want to go. You are in the mall. Well, that's where you have your cursor and you can choose you want to talk to that person. You click on that person with the cursor, the portrait comes up and you have your text. Okay, so it's really different. You don't physically walk around 3D environments. Same thing for the cutscenes. Cutscenes are like visual novel. You have a background, two portraits, and text boxes, dialogue boxes popping all over the place. That is the main difference that people are always like dissing, if that makes sense. That's the thing that people don't like versus FES, and to be honest, I get it. I fully get it. It's not the biggest deal to me, to be honest, but I get it. I really do. The main appeal of portable was the fact that you have a brand new protagonist, the female main character, and that was good. That was good to see. There's differences in the social links because of the female main protagonist. That's also pretty cool. My favorite aspect of the game is, well, there's two things, but the first thing is the new tracks. There's a lot of new audio tracks that were added to the portable version of the game, and these music tracks are absolutely fantastic. You don't have the tracks from the answer, which are also freaking fantastic in Persona 3 FES, so that's more or less a positive for portable because FES also has original content. So there's really no definitive version of Persona 3, and we'll talk about that later on in the video. Other than that, another thing is party control. So in Persona 3 FES, you have a command system. So whenever you play a Persona game, let's say you played Persona 5, you have the ability to freely control your party members, to tell them what you want them to do in combat, to choose the spells that they're going to use for their turn. You also have the ability to change the free command to a certain type of command, so like an aggressive type or defensive type or support type. You can tell them, hey, you're going to be support, and they're going to do support spells themselves, and you're going to just play as Joker. I'm taking P5 into account. In Persona 3 FES, that's your only choice. You cannot control your party members with it. I know there's mods if you're playing on PC through emulation and all that stuff, but I'm talking about FES, just the direct game that was released by ATLUS. No party control. That was added to Persona 3 Portable. Now, I could talk about my opinion for a long time. That's not really the goal for this video. I like both versions of the game, to be honest. If I'm looking at the current market, people that have played Persona 4 Golden on PC or Persona 5 Royal on any type of platform, I feel like the lack of party control would be a big issue to a lot of new fans. But at the same time, the command system in FES was crafted carefully by the developers, and it shows when you play the game. It's not a broken system. If you take the time to learn it, it works, okay? It works, but it's an old-ass system. It's kind of crusty, in my personal opinion, and I feel like newer fans who are not used to that system, they're used to controlling their party members, wouldn't appreciate it, if that makes sense. That being said, would a Persona 3 FES remaster fix that issue? 1000%. In my opinion, if ATLUS decided to port FES, I totally feel like they would have added party member control in FES. To me, that would have been the best case scenario. That way you have the 3D cutscenes, all that stuff. You have the FES, the answer content, and you also have the option of party control. Don't obligate people to play with party control. Give people options. That way older fans who like the command system can have that, and newer fans who don't appreciate that, they prefer party control, they also have that option. So why did they choose to do portable? Well, in my opinion, the game just requires less work. You touch up the portraits a little bit from what we see in the visuals that they showed us. They changed the portraits, make the resolution a little bit better, but you don't have to redo all the cutscenes and make them in HD and all that stuff. So I feel like portable was a lower effort project. I think that honestly is the main reason why they chose portable. I honestly also feel like an FES version of the game would have done better, financially speaking. I think FES, when you have all the cutscenes and you walk around towns and all that stuff, it's a baby Persona 4 to someone who doesn't know the game, and that's appealing. Now, these people who played Persona 5 and 4 only, they look at 3 portable and they're like, huh? What? That's not what I'm used to, and I'm not really interested, right? I read that in a lot of my comment sections in previous videos about the subject. So I honestly feel like an HD small budget remaster of FES would have done way better than portable. Unfortunately, that's the route that ATLUS decided to go. Now, if you don't know me, I'm somewhat of a dumbass with actual expectations, or at least that's what they call me, and I'm kind of fine with it, to be honest. I need to talk about something else. Maybe another reason as to why ATLUS decided to port portable and not FES. A Persona 3 remake has been rumored and has been on Persona and ATLUS fans' wish list for years at this point. I've been in this community for a long time, not necessarily as a content creator. It's been 3 years or so. But as a fan, I've been here since freaking PS2 days, okay? And Persona 3 Remake has been a subject of discussion for a long time because, as I said earlier in this video, there is no definitive version of Persona 3. I made too many videos on a Persona 3 remake, and it's not the goal for this video, but maybe the reason why they decided to go the Persona 3 route, and other than the fact that it's a lower budget release, could be because they wanted to remake it at some point. They want to remake it at some point in the future. So maybe we'll see that. Beautiful HD visuals, all the content from FES, all the content from portable. all the new options, new gameplay features, changed Tartarus a little bit, and you have a new project. And this is what fans have been wanting for a long time. I'm kind of mixed on the subject. Like, I made a video before, it doesn't need a remake, and then I made another video like, hey, I hear you guys, I see why you guys want a remake of Persona 3. It's not up on my list, to be honest. I'll be replaying Persona 3 Portable for sure. Maybe not next year, but at some point I'll replay it completely. I played both FES and Portable, and when I played Portable, it felt like the definitive edition of the game to me because I could play it on PSP, and that was really, really awesome. I've always been a big Portable gamer, still am to this day, so I hope that was an interesting video to you guys. The idea comes from my good friend King Narukami 45. He made a great video on FES versus Portable as well in the past. I'll link it as well. Hey, if you want to check him out, show him some love. He just hit 2,000 subscribers. I would appreciate it if you guys check out his video as well. But thank you so much for watching. Good luck for the giveaway. Have a great vacation if you have one. If you celebrate Christmas, all that stuff. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope you guys enjoy your time. And I'll definitely keep rolling with the content in 2022 because I'm not done, but also in 2023. You have a great rest of your week, y'all. See you next time. Bye.